Welcome to Maui, Robert. Hi. Anyway, we're really happy to have Robert here for the Art of Aloha. This is the second Art of Aloha that you participated in, I think, right? Yeah. And he's also has a record at our anniversary show, having brought 9 original paintings and having sold all 9 at that one show. That was pretty amazing. And he's giving us great support, and we have some great new pieces to sell this weekend and continue to offer for sale that don't sell, but don't wait too long because Chip's on it. 8:30 tonight. Tomorrow night, there's an email going to Australia, and I don't think there's going to be much left after that. So anyway, Robert's going to talk a little bit about the current program that he's working with and graphics and any questions that you might have.
Yeah. So I'll just talk briefly, but one of the ways I think it's important for me to support you in is making sure that the work is fresh and different. We've been doing these images for a number of years now, and it's not easy to come up with images that work as graphics and really fly off the wall, like the swimmers or the metamorphosis and so on. But it is important for me to ensure that as people come in, they don't feel like they're seeing the same old thing all the time. And creatively, I've gone through a lot of change in the last year myself, and my work is changing a bit. I'm starting to do images like this, which have abstract or more abstracted backgrounds. It's a cleaner look. It's less complicated. It's actually a little faster for me to produce as paintings. And I don't really know where I'm going creatively, but I do know that I've got some work now, and you'll see it at the Art of Aloha show, that is a little different, and I think it's something you can really work with, especially to older clients, and saying, Robert is progressing, he's growing and changing, and it's a journey for me. So I think that's important, because I've heard that not just from this gallery but from other galleries, that people are looking for something new and something different. And also, I think that some of these images, like the 2 hero pieces we've started with as part of my signature collection, I think those appeal to a different audience. And they're finding that in Wailea anyway, and hopefully you'll find it here. So it's a way to bring in perhaps younger buyers who are looking for something more edgy. We sold a number of these big ones. I have one in my house above the dining table, and they work nicely in a loft or a big space, and but they don't have the kind of more homey, warm cabin feel of some of the other works. So, and I'll give you a preview of a show item tonight, and the next print we're going to do.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic.
I brought this with me as a proof because we really want to see how people are reacting to it. I've had a good reaction online. I posted it on my blog and Facebook page. And last night we had some good reaction from clients, not just staff. So I'm going to leave this here for the time being. This is actually one that can go into your inventory once we release the print. And I don't know whether you want to show it as a print at this point. Maybe wait until after Saturday night. Yeah. But that's here. And
We have the opportunity to nail down the exclusive on the artist proofs on that too.
Different sizes.
To show you
the proposed artist proof would be this size. This is a bad color proof. So.
What's the title?
It's called The Dream.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
we'll have the original in the show.
The original is in the show. It's 26 by 52, so another 4 inches bigger. each side in this piece. And we may do a deluxe of the same size as the original, if I continue to get good reaction to it.
Can you talk about that?
The image?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I get ideas from all kinds of places. And this happened to come from, I was flipping through a magazine and there was a still from the movie called, I think it was called Gulliver's Travels, with Jack Black. And it was a picture of his face and some small people walking in front of him. And I started looking at it and I thought, well, that's sort of interesting, because I'm not sure if I'm looking at a giant, looking at small people, or if I'm looking at, I'm sorry.
A regular-sized person looking at
Yes,
tiny
exactly.
people.
So I started playing with that idea and this idea of scale amongst beings. And this was the first idea that came out. There's one other painting in the show, and 2 others in the works back at the studio. So it's an idea in development. But I want to have that ambiguity where people are really wondering, is this a full-size bear looking at a giant, or a full-size bear looking at a dwarf? And I find that interesting, and so far other people seem to find it interesting too. And it's called The Dream. We don't really know who's having the dream. Maybe it's the small bear or the big bear, or maybe it's the viewer. So that's how that came about. And as I said, it's just a nice, clean look. I like it that way. Really, you focus on the narrative. There's not so many places to go in the background and get lost and look for things. But I think there's other mysteries that are coming forward. So it's just part of my process and development. And I want to be fresh and new, and I need to be myself. So this is how it's coming out. That's that. And the hero pieces, there'll be more in this signature series. I'm in favor of offering a different frame molding for these pieces, and obviously for the heroes, but I don't think the current frame molding really works with this image. So I've got some samples here that we can all look at later on. But I would suggest you offer both, because obviously a lot of people have invested in these frames, especially if they're collectors. And a lot of people like these frames. They're very successful, not just the Heine galleries, but other galleries have picked up on it too and been using them. Let's see. I brought you some brochures. This is the end of it for this one. We may go back to press on it, but who wants some?
Just give one to everybody, and it's your call as to who you give it up to.
I say stick them in the drawer.
Stick
them in the drawer right there.
Just
Yeah,
give
stick
it in
'em
the drawer, they'll be gone. I just give you one, your own possession.
Cost us $1 a piece. So.
Well, the other ones that we have has been helpful. So, like if they want the hero 2, I just give them that.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to give them.
Well, one thing I'm working on is having catalog sheets in a book, and a way you can access the catalog sheets through our website, and instructions to print them. I'll propose that to Jim and Kim and see.
Did
if
I hear
that's something that's
correctly
gonna
that
be
you're
allowed.
thinking about doing a book, or a book?
Yes, I have a book in the works. I even have a comp of it here, which you can look at too. And I'm hoping to publish this before June.
Do not repeat